Welcome back to the SPL. Yes, the first set has been taken care of the day, but on to Pittsburgh Knights versus Radiance now. Agro will be joining me on this broadcast, and we should be underway momentarily.
And excited to get this one underway in particular, Hindu Man, because I think that this game is going to be a great test for this brand new Radiance roster. I mean, up against the defending world champions, you're not going to get much more of a test than that.
Neilmar trying to poke out, adapts in a roar on this left-hand side, blinking from Cubo Fred, but the Riptide pushed him away from it. Neilmar made a small mistake there. Aurora, though, is still under pressure and getting very low, jumping in his zap, but he can't thread the arrows over the wall. Now with Big Man turning up there to just push him back a little bit, it's Neilmar out of position, and into the pit with the rising Jaguar goes Cyclone Spin, and that's the first kill for Radiance in this one.
Oh, but Cyclone might fall as well. Zap finds him with that bladed arrow, but he gets traded out. Aurora's cripple is perfect, and Zap even tried to beat to get up and out of there. And that might be able to grow here, because this should be a good power play opportunity for Radiance. I don't know that they know, but Scary D teleported into mid lane. Benji did not. He proxied an extra wave by Phoenix. This is a good opportunity.
Oh, Darkness and Ice popped early on. The nice pull onto Neilmar. He's already dead. Didn't get the ultimate off, though, but that's not going to do much at the end of that. Big Man going for a bit more pen build. It's lacking a bit of cooldown, though. Why is he going away from Chronos pen? Hold that thought. Adapting in on Scary D. Feather Step connects, but Scary D does manage to get away for the time being with his ultimate. But Benji will throw out the first ability, secure it, and now should be able to get him a tier 1 tower on the right-hand side.
Blessing, we haven't seen that in the meta.
That's true.
For a long time, but that's relevant here. Deso's just so much
This needs to be
damage.
relevant for Paul. Paul forced to use his ultimate defensively to get away from a Raw. Zapman's there to help out too. Neil with a fantastic ultimate there to secure the kill for Zapman. And that's Radiance getting a bit too aggressive, but now
Merlin feels like sometimes you do want it, but they're on a ward here, Hindu. This isn't guaranteed.
Yeah, I know, but like they're still committing pretty heavily to this. That's still on the left-hand side of the map. This could be a 4v5. Oliver on the way back from base 2, remember? And this Fire Giant is down to about 25%. We're on the front side, will stun onto Neilmar. Round the back comes Cubo Fred, though. Catching hold of Aurora and leaps away to stay alive. Meanwhile, the damage from that will force back Radiance. But this has given Zap a bit of a window. He took the tier 1, and he might be able to get this tier 2 if his minions allow it.
Teleport not in time, and that's going to be a huge win for PK. They defend that nearly perfectly. Fred coming around the back. He's at a great point in this team fight. I don't think they know he's there.
Yeah, but who's he going to go for? Cyclone Spin has dash, and Cubo straight in. Forces the ultimate. Darkest and Nice response from him. But can Cubo get the kill for his first time for PK? He will go down in trade to Big Man Tinks, though. Same time, Aurora and Cyclone are already dead. And Benji forced to ult away defensively. PK dance around with Radiance and the Fire Giant long enough to win a good battle. And now it's PK on the chase. Zapman still pushing back member Radiance to try and fight.
Paul still has ult, so this could be huge unless the ult finds just about nobody. Use it as a glorified Atlas of the Yellow River, and it doesn't do a whole lot for him. Benji just barely able to survive.
Both teams do have a little bit of a lackluster engage, I want to say, outside of maybe a blink from Scary D here or there. It's really relying on a lot of things, but this tier 1 tower mid is going to fall down. Scary D and Zap both get stunned in place. Scary D pulled to the backline by adapting, has to ult away. Scary going to get chased out by Cyclone Spin. One more auto will do it. He's trapped in the pit. The bowler will get it. Meanwhile, Benji chasing towards Paul, who's going to fall down momentarily to Benji, but Paul will at least get hold of a Roar. Big Man Tings does get hold of Neilmar too, and Neilmar on the right-hand side. Cubo Fred's on the run, blinks over the wall, but adapts and sniffed that out and jumps over with Suku. Cubo will escape for now. Radiance, meanwhile, heading straight towards the FG, 4 members strong.
That initiation, that fight probably goes fine for PK, but he was just too far to the right.
Gonna have a bit of a base race scenario going on. Last time PK did this, at least 4 of them, they nearly won a Worlds off the back of it. But I don't know about this one, boys. This is going to be up against the Jabalonke. The base race on day 1. Are you kidding me?
No
Phoenix
way.
to the left goes down. In we go. The biggest game of the year. Olaron ultimate pop down. Who's going to win it? Who's going to come up with a victory? It's gonna be Radiance.
Radiance got it.
I had to wait a second.
HP. Less than 600 HP on the enemy Titan. Not even close. Radiance had it. Here's a lesson for you guys at home. You don't base race the Merlin.
On day 1?
He out DPSs you every time. Huge damage coming from Big Man Tings. What an ending. When was the last time we saw a true base race 5-on-5?
Never.
I
I don't think I've ever seen it, and it was never been that close before. I want to say,
That's unreal.
just looking at the number of that Titan, it was probably about 200-300 health tops left on that. But as you can see, the pace, so to speak, of the solos, jungles, and mid laners are all hitting 5 about the same sort of time, which is the sort of bit new here as the purple buff is invaded now by Radiance. And it's Neil Mar out of Omni, out of a life. And first blood in game number 2 goes over to Cyclone Spin on this Jabulonke yet again.
Silence coming from Scary D, damage coming from the Yama. That is kill potential now without that ultimate out.
A more of a nice little route onto Zap, but a good stun from Neil will dissuade the issue for a second, but keep an eye on those junglers. Just on that right-hand side off your screen, you can see Adapting rotating in, but so is Cubo Fred. Big Man Ting's on the warpath as well to get there earlier, and Zapman will find that snipe onto Aurora after the double jump away, and immediately Radiance have to fall back, losing that man advantage they had, and only really costing them Neil and Zapman's ult. Great little pick from PK. Needs that magical defense sooner rather than later if he's going to be dealing with Paul and Yamoja at the same time for Cyclone Spin. Caught in a bit of an awkward spot here. Rising Jaguars away. The poison might not be enough, but Zapman snipes will be. Secures the kill. Cubo forced back as Zap is trying to solo the Gold Fury. Yes, Hunters can do this again with the Devourer's Gauntlet if they get the window to do so. But Cyclone actually not going to let it reset. Zapman being forced back. Be careful because Zap does have the ultimate. Goes up a bit early. Telegraph. PK stealing away. Zapman comes up exactly when you need him to. At level 15, the damage was enough to just stop Radiance in their tracks. With a couple of members just dancing and toying with the idea of engaging. Aurora leading the troops in as Benji now back in the fray, but the Pyro's getting low. Pyro reset the very last second. Benji in, knocks up a couple of members, and that's going to force the ultimate out of Neil. But Big Man already took out Neil because of it. And Adapting crashing onto Zapman's face. Ends Zap's life too. That Pyro is down, finally goes the way of Radiance, and Radiance goes straight towards the FG.
They may as well. They've already got 2 down, and PK's reeling. Cubo Fred still in a good position alongside Scary, though.
But Benji going to force out Scary best he can. Cubo just watching on, waiting for the opportunity. Has the ultimate available on this circuit. Will he go for the steal or kills is the question. Scary's in the pit. In goes the blink from Cubo, but he won't be able to stop the FG. Go in the way of Radiance, and now Cubo's going to get chased down and hit by Big Man Tings. Same can be said for Scary D, who's going to dance as long as he can. The Winions will take his life any second now. No, they won't. Scary's still on the loop around. Everybody else on the team, though, should be pushing down that right-hand side. Huge fight for Radiance there.
You don't want to lose a game 0-0 and 0. You got to get your hands dirty at some point.
It has always been a discussion with Paul about how safe he is. Talking about not being safe. Cubo Fred just respawned, just back in the fountain again. His beads were still down for over 10 seconds. And Adapting recognized that window and capitalized beautifully. Now Radiance powering down this left a little bit more. Phoenix is up and available to be taken down here. Who's going to be the engaged target? Well, there's a curse dunk early on from Aurora on the backline to slow this down. Neil used the ultimate to try and slow them down for a moment or two. Snipes out of Zap, do connect with Cyclone, but Cyclone's not really worried yet. The stun after the fact does good damage, but Neil's out of Omni, has to use his shell defensively. The up down from Benji's good, but Zapman will survive. The Phoenix, a different story. Radiance immediately turned tail, and that was right about the same time their FG buff wore off. Benji going to lead in the fray to the right-hand side. Phoenix still, though, Scary D not really nearby them. He was on the left of them on that Fader Weevil on Neil Mar. Could be his demise and will be. Big Man Ting's credited with the kill. The Phoenix will fall soon after. Scary D is right around the back of this whole squad right now. But in the 4v5, Cubo goes in, tries to get hold of Benji, but Benji into the World Serpent. That leaves Cubo isolated, and Cyclone gets the kill with a bowler. Paul uses his ult defensively, and Radiance fall back respectfully towards this middle Phoenix.
Yeah, I don't know how much respect they're feeling right now. They're just regrouping and getting ready for this ending siege. They should be able to end the game before Cubo responds.
This little Phoenix is falling down very, very quickly. Scary D watching on, has his ultimate available, but a stand has to happen soon. I'm just not sure they can do anything as 5 minutes have now taken down the Phoenix on the left too.
No ultimate, nowhere for him to go. Has to use the beads, but Radiance is focused on the Titan.
And the Titan will fall down momentarily. Maybe another kill or two if they can find it. But Radiance, after taking a very interesting backward and forwards base race in game 1, annihilate PK in game 2, where PK just didn't look like they turned up for that one.